with the lathe is you can put a drill chuck in the tailstock. So if you put this in, see how much longer that Morse taper is?
Which one's the Morse taper?
They're both a Morse taper.
Oh, okay.
This one's just longer.
Okay.
It's kind of made for a metal machine, but it'll still fit. You just have to extend this farther so the part that pushes it out isn't there interfering. So now we're there, and just give it a little tap home. And you can put a drill bit in there, like this one. There is a key for the chuck. It's just a drill chuck, just like on the drill press. And then you can drill holes by winding it in as the wood is turning. You probably wouldn't have this on there.
Yeah.
But, so that's a really nice way to drill a hole and have it be in the middle of the thing you're making. And you might do that just to get a little access point. So then you can get the diamond tool in there and start clearing it out. And that, if you're making like a cup or a little anything that's dished out on the end, that might be a good way to start. So you get some wood out of the way. The other thing you can do, which I've done before, is you can actually take the drill chuck, and because they're both the same taper, you can put it in the headstock. And that's nice if you want to hold something really small. So I've used that like with metal, actually, like with a little piece of brass or something. Like maybe I just wanted to polish it, so I'd clamp it in there and then spin it and put some sandpaper on it. You can hold something with it too and just turn it. So if you had a really little piece of wood, and if you're making that toothpick, you could hold a toothpick with this.
Yeah.
And I believe that's all the really pertinent stuff. This is
that dust catcher thing.
Yeah, so this, if you find a place to mount it, ideally maybe it could slide so you can move it to where you're turning, but this could pick up some dust. If you hook it up to a dust collector, it's just,
yeah,
you know, one of these things. I just made this block, and I had a vise here, and I would clamp it in the vise and then try and point it where I needed it. Not really much to it.
Is there anything in that box underneath it?
Just some random stuff.
Oh, okay.
This isn't really something usable.
And so that, you covered everything that's here then.
I think that's all the stuff. Obviously, wear safety goggles. You want to wear the kind that shields, because the chips are kind of coming up from below you. So just flat ones, it'd be pretty easy for chips to come up behind them. So you want it to seal against the bottom of your face. Yeah. So that way the chips can't come up here and get in your eye. There's an apron here. When you're really going at it, it'll throw a lot of chips at you, and this is nice to keep them out of your pockets and stuff. So keep them out of your pants pocket. This guy's wearing long sleeves, so he's kind of setting a bad example. I wouldn't recommend wearing long sleeves. Plus, you'll get chips in your sleeves.
Yeah.
You know, even if you don't get it caught on anything, you still get chips in your sleeves, and then that's itchy.
Okay, so that covered everything then.
Yeah, that's all this stuff.